Hi dear all Espresso TV watchers, may I present you Matt Perger. You are quite familiar with the Mahlkonig EK43.
Yes, I am.
So I guess you are the one who can tell something about the grinder. When I hear people demanding it, I can mainly say, okay, 8 months waiting time for the production.
Why?
Because a lot of people like
you
to
want,
buy
you
it.
want to know why? It's good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the elevator pitch, the quick version, is when you extract coffee, you want all of the coffee to be extracted the same way.
Yes.
Because if it's under extracted, it tastes sour. If it's over extracted, it tastes dry and bitter.
Yeah.
If you have different particle sizes, the small ones will be very extracted. The big ones, the inside of the big ones, will be very under extracted. So you have the mix of flavor. And then that mix all becomes 1 cup of coffee. And that flavor is muddled, it's mixed, it's confusing. And it's also very, very generic. So no matter how much money you spend on your green coffee, no matter how good your roaster is, no matter how good your barista is, if your extraction is uneven, it will taste generic and the same. You can go to Starbucks and get under extraction. You can go to the best cafe in the world and get under extraction. It's boring.
Okay.
Nobody wants to taste under extraction. So nobody wants to taste over extraction because it's not special. If you're doing specialty coffee, you bought a special coffee, you roasted it a specific way, and you want it to taste like something. And that something is not under or over extraction.
Okay, you mean the Gauss curve of the particle size must be very precise.
You don't want the peak to be, it's not just about the peak, it's about everything. Everything has to be very similar. So this grinder is really good at reducing the spread of all of the particle sizes, which means that more of the particles are extracted more similarly than with a lot of other different grinders.
Okay, and you've tested a lot of different grinders?
Everything. Everything that I can get my hands on. And the way that the burrs are cut, manufactured for this grinder in particular, makes a very specific pattern of the particle sizes, which is why it works so well.
And the Turkish burrs are
very similar. The only difference between the regular coffee burrs and the Turkish burrs is the Turkish burrs are ground down. So if you have the burr like this, if this is the burr, there's a machine that makes sure that all of the burrs are very flat. They just take that grinding, half a millimeter further down, so that there's more flat area on the burrs. So there's not too much difference between the Turkish burrs and the coffee burrs. You can grind a little bit finer with the Turkish burrs, but they're both good.
Okay. Cool. So that's super. Okay. See you tomorrow on the show. I'm very excited.
Thank you.
Ciao.